Welcome back to the Birdies and Bourbon show. Dan, I got a question for you before we get started. What's your go? Well, you own any FootJoys?
Not anymore.
You're not the only one. I'm a True Links guy myself. Maybe late last year, mid last year, we had the folks on the show, and we got a chance to try some out. I think I've got them up to 3 or 4 pair now, so I love them. FootJoy, I don't have a pair. Apparently, Scott Piercy no longer owns FootJoy shoes either. I don't know.
Are they still a sponsor? Who knows?
I think you had coined it, right? I mean, who did more damage? You want to? I don't want to steal your thunder, but
no, go ahead. Yeah, was it Bryson hating his driver, or Scott Piercy taking that shoe off?
So I did. I think I posted a little video or something on Instagram, and somebody responded back. Oh, I said, "Are there fines on the way?" I guess maybe nobody got my joke in the sense of is, because the PGA Tour, they can get a little fine happy. Rumor has it, allegedly. There are no shorts during. It's like, but I did read. I think it's Rule 4.3. It actually, there's nothing that states that you have to wear shoes that I could find, but Rule 4.3 encourages you to wear footwear. That helps the game. So I don't know. Take it as you will. I'm waiting for somebody to come out and play barefooted. Max Homa, is he going to be the first barefooted golfer?
Oh, shoeless Max.
Could be. Boy, what a Tony Finau. He limped his way to the finish line. I mean, talk about playing the mileage strategy.
Yeah.
Scott Piercy's probably still not over his hangover, because I thought that was like you can, and I did. I bagged it in, man. I was checked out, done. This guy, he's tournament's his, and no, it wasn't his. Actually, it was Tony Finau's. Even though Tony on down the front side of the back nine was good. But 17 and 18, man, it kind of goes to show why this is only Tony's third win. Only his third.
Come on, we're supposed to play it up. I mean, he's got a breakthrough. He's going to win every tournament between now and the end of the
playoffs. Yeah, I'm going to go for. I don't know if we'll see. I don't have it pulled up, but so maybe I shouldn't speculate. But I will speculate. I don't know. We should see him at East Lake, right? I mean, he's got to play. I mean, he's going to be at the playoffs. He's got to play his way into East Let So
he would WD this week because he's in the Fantasy National.
I have not seen a withdrawal yet from Tony Finau.
Let me check the old DK.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. That's not to say that it hasn't happened. I think it is highly suspect that we could see that, but I haven't seen it as of yet. Yeah, the only WD I saw for this week was Homeless Hubs. So he said no, yep. Bryson's not here. I ain't showing up. Getting ready.
Still on DraftKings, so he hasn't done anything yet.
Yeah, he's still listed. Yeah. So, but all in all, congratulations, Tony. Nice way to go. Congratulations on your third win. Which I think this is his third win. What we're talking like less than 12 months back to back, and it took how many years for his to break the Puerto Rican curse? I think it was. So I guess the new and improved Tony Finau is amongst us. So here we go. We'll see where we get to.
It's putting better.
What about this will lead us into a little bit of a live tour segment. What about Hideki? What about Hideki?
I've heard big numbers.
I mean, just in the field at the 3M, I'm kind of like, oh, well, Hideki. I mean, he's a shoe in here. I don't know what he shot, but it wasn't good. I mean, it was some kind of crazy number that
like 3 in the water on the same hole or something, didn't
he?
he? He pulled a DJ.
Exactly.
Yeah. I guess that's the thing at the 3M is if you dunk 3 in the water, it's wheels up.
I think if you dunk 3 in the water, it's intentional. If you're a professional golfer, that's my personal opinion. But what
this was the point of impact right here where Brooksy and DJ broke up, right?
This was it.
Like 2 years ago. Yeah.
This was indeed it. And I don't know. Did you find yourself a little like less interested in this golf tournament that you have than you have others in the past?
I'm actually looking forward to the LIV this week, and I'm surprised that Rory's not in the field for the Rocket.
I don't think that we'll see that next year. I think that so depending on where this thing winds up at, I think that might be a little bit of what we see. Are we going to see some player fatigue in the sense of, we're going to be required to, as a player, you're going to be required as a player to, and they tried it. I guess there is a requirement. What were they? You're going to get like a $10,000 bonus or some shit if you play, more than 15 turns. I mean, it paled
50, I think. But yeah,
okay. But I mean, still in comparison to what's happening, it's kind of like, okay, you want me to play more golf. And yeah, so anyway, Hideki shot a 77, by the way. So that's the WD. And he blame it on the wrist. Blame it on the wrist. It's like a Milli Vanilli song. Blame it on the wrist. Oh, okay. So I'm a little surprised to see that happen. Again, maybe it's the wrist thing's real. I don't know. Maybe it's a strategy from the LIV Tour to send these guys, and then WD when you got top talent that's not going to finish the tournament. So I don't know. Barkley, lots of Barkley interviews floating around right now.
Yeah.
Are you taking the over under?
Oh, I think he's definitely going. Yeah.
So do I.
He's in your hometown. He was in Atlanta with the Shark. Well, he lives in Atlanta, but the Shark came in to have dinner with him there.
I may have to go swing by the Four Seasons. I may have to do some stalking this week and do a little some drinking over at the Four Seasons bar. Because if he's in town, he's having dinner at the bar at the Four Seasons in Midtown for faux show. It is no second guessing that. Now that may not be where he ends the night, but he will be there at some point. So I got to put some feelers out on that one.
All right, that sounds good.
And is it Sir Nick and Sir Charles it's like Sir Squared in the booth?
I don't know if Nick's going, right?
Think he's not? Is that going to make it?
I don't know. I think Faraday's going, right? They
Faraday's gone. Yeah, Faraday's gone. Yeah, but I think Faraday's going to be, I don't think he's going to be in the booth. I think Faraday's going to be out there ferreting around on the golf course, bouncing around between interviewing players, everything that happened during COVID that we're like, oh shit, well, that's fun. Oh, look at that. You've got, you're interviewing players as they're playing and you're talking to them and you're engaging, like in the round, and and it's like this is actually going to happen on the LIV Tour. And did you see? Right? Who's that?
McCord is in the talk.
Yeah, that's in conversation. But I think McCord's burned some bridges over here, or burned some bridges on the PGA side that he's out of the circle. He is out. He's out of. He is not in the halo of trust anymore on the PGA side. So rightfully so. I'm not surprised to see McCord over there with Fairdy and, the Golf Channel show and all this stuff. Like I'm surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm just, and I don't know if I never really got it. I never watched this show that much. It really wasn't my cup of tea, but it'll be interesting to see. Has his show already been canceled? Is it done? If they got other, because it's not live. I mean, it's canned, right? So do they have anything that's canned that they're going to continue to play? It's going to be rolling out. I don't know.
So that you begin to talk about the Golf Channel.
Exactly.
You have a good point though. So like the PGA Tour aligned with the Golf Channel, but LIV is golf. So we'll cover golf, but not this golf.
Yeah. I'm with you.
It's called the PGA Channel.
Indeed, it is not. Indeed, it is not. So I'm with you. I think Barkley's gone. We know Faraday's gone. Who else? Cam Smith. We don't know that he's gone. I don't think he's gone until I think he'll definitely play through the FedEx Cup. Like, because he has a very, very good chance. Like, it's going to be hard to beat him out of the FedEx Cup. Yeah. He won the Players and the Open. The only way that happens is if Rory, what's the skater girl's name? What's the ice skater's name?
Nancy Kerrigan.
Yeah. If Rory Hardings him, if he Hardings him, yeah. Well, you don't want to.
Coming soon to a theater near you. Rory.
That's the only way I see that the Aussies not taking it home.
And then they got the President's Cup coming up in September too. So
and the President's Cup. So I think that's
probably why Adam Scott and those guys haven't gone yet, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Adam Scott, Cam Smith, they're all going to Shark. Yeah.
There's still a little skin in the game for them, I think, to stick around. And I don't. So I think they're taking the best of both worlds, right? I think that they're gonna ride out the team event. They're gonna ride out the potential trophy, if you want to call it that, or the title of FedEx champion, or really PGA champion of the year, and PGA Tour champion of the year, I should say. And then I think it's like good to see it. Right. I mean, don't get me wrong. We'll talk a little about, or I'll talk a little about Adam Scott a little later on. I mean, he's playing this week at the Rocket Mortgage. And I think that, I'm
going to be so jealous.
Oh,
I'm going to see him next week.
At the Wyndham.
Wyndham. He's there as well.
Oh, yeah. You never know. I may see him too.
You're coming down.
You never know where I could show up at. Have car, we'll travel.
There you go.
I need to get that touring car on the road and get some miles under its or on its wheels.
Good point.
So I think we're going to start seeing more of this. I think as more people move to LIV that are, you can say marquee, non-marquee. I mean, it's kind of a big deal this week, right? That we're at the Rocket Mortgage Classic Open, whatever the hell it is, and we have no Bryson DeChambeau, previous winner.
No Matthew Wolff.
No Matthew Wolff. So, and I didn't see any public announcements. Maybe I missed them. Maybe I've talked about them and I've drank a lot since then, but I haven't seen any announcements about Rocket dropping anybody. Have you seen anything public about that?
I don't think so. I doubt Bryce.
I didn't see it.
He can't be still sponsored by them, right?
I wouldn't think so. I don't know.
Was he sponsored by them? I'm not sure if he was or wasn't. I thought he was. Yeah. Yeah. He was a Rocket guy. Yeah. Ricky Fowler, he's a Rocket guy and he's sticking around So last week I had was down in Florida in the Tampa Clearwater area. By the way, we played Coves Key or Coves K. It's like in Florida, it's called K, but if you go, south of the US, it's called Key and it's spelled the same way, C-A-Y. Anyway, my point is, Coves K was a very interesting golf course. Everything was great. They were having a little bit of, they're reseeding or redoing the tee boxes. So we did, I'll say temporary tee boxes. It didn't affect anything. Great golf course. Really enjoyed it. And then we played Dunedin. And man, that place, Donald Ross design, kind of like what we're going to see this week at the Detroit Country Club. But man, we had a great time at Dunedin. That place it is July in Florida, so things are a little beat up, right? No matter where you go, it's hard to keep things tuned up in Florida. So this point in time of year. So yeah, gotcha.
But yeah, so. I have no idea where I was going with that. That was probably.
Were you in Patrick's neck of the woods? I was quite a bit north of him. And I got to check and see what Tom's doing. I haven't seen, he hasn't been very active on social lately. He is having a golf tournament that he's hosting down in, I think it's in the Dominican Republic on the one of PB's or Pete's courses down there. So looked like it was going to be a really good time, pretty exclusive bunch of folks. But yeah, I got something planned that I won't be able to make it, but So I was in Florida. I was in Patrick's in his state of residence, I believe, but I was not in his neck of the woods. Oh, believe me, if I would have been, he would have definitely got a phone call from me. For sure. He definitely would have got a phone call. I don't know. Any other speculations on LIV golfers that are heading? Anybody else you think before we get into the Rocket Mortgage Classic Open?
No, I haven't heard of any other names. No, I think it's.
Ooh, Charles Howe III. He's a goner. He's a goner.
And Kokrak's there, right?
Kokrak is officially, yeah. I think Kokrak has said he's going. So that wasn't the CH3. That one was that. Now that to me is a surprise. It's. Yeah. I mean, it's not. I'm not saying like, oh my God, I can't believe he did that. It's just like that would have, if I were picking out names, that's not a name I would have picked out of the hat. That's not somebody that I would have said, oh yeah, here's a guy that's going. Like he's a goner.
Yeah.
And I think with him leaving, I think that opens the door up for a lot of other people.
Really?
A lot of other people. Yeah. I mean, so Bucky is trying to keep his car. Oh, well, this is what I was going to ask you. So last week when we were playing, we were talking and some folks were asking about Ricky Fowler. And I said, well, he's played, I don't know how many tournaments this season, less than 20, I would expect. Would you, I mean, if you 20 over and under, I'm taking the under. I don't know. We can count them up. I ain't counting them up. I would just take the under if I didn't know anything about it. And he played last week, did make the cut, didn't fare. So, I mean, nothing great. He's playing this week at the Rocket.
Yep.
I don't know if anything's going to change. I don't know why I would expect anything different other than for him to make the cut. And then I think he's slated to play the Wyndham as well. And then we get into I don't know, but I think he is. But I guess my point is they're well, why is he playing? He's trying to keep, why is he not just going to LIV? And I'm like, well, because he wants to try to win. And he's not, I mean, the fields aren't the strongest, right? I mean, he's not competing with the top 50 in the world. So it's a chance for him to maybe keep his card. He has an opportunity to resign his card as opposed to, oh, well, you went to LIV because you lost your PGA card.
Yep.
And I think that's probably, again, I don't know. I mean, he's definitely a darling, whether he wins or loses, but I think that's probably his motivation and why he's still out there. Otherwise, why wouldn't he be sitting in New Jersey getting ready for? Well, actually, he wouldn't even have to be there today because they don't start until Friday.
Yeah, I think you're right. So what could be with Ricky is he could be trying to get the card, and if he does, then he can demand more money.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yes, I totally agree. That being said, I mean, they got to be just salivating to get that guy, man. I mean, that's that's a marketing
maybe they want to get a little bit more buzz going. We want to see you on TV a little bit.
Well, the good news is the schedule will fit right into his.
It's true.
And I don't know. He was what did I hear the other day? I think I heard that Kokrak already had he was already sponsored. He already had Saudi sponsors. So it's kind of, I don't know. I'm not against it. Looks like it's a lot of fun. We got to make it to an event. And, I think I forget who the concert's going to be this week. I've been trying
the Chainsmokers.
Chainsmokers. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Well, let me tell you what LIV's doing a horrible job about. They're doing a horrible job about announcing and letting people know, go and look up LIV concert and try to find who's playing. You can't fucking find it.
It is nowhere. It's nowhere. You can't find that. So I don't know why they're not releasing it. But I mean, the chain smokers, that's a pretty big deal. I mean, I would just go see the chain smokers.
I know. Yeah.
We're not talking about my my cousin up in East Tennessee. I'm talking about the band. But no, I would definitely go and see just go see the chain smokers. And now you're going to throw in a little golf with it. I mean, it's like they've created the party bus at the golf course.
They have. Yes. It's the fun time. Yep.
Yeah. It's like it's like, oh no, you can't play a fivesome here. And your shirt doesn't have a collar on it. And where's your other shoe?
It's like Pat Perez and DJ are kind of calling the shots.
That's very true. I couldn't have said it better myself. I don't know. Before we head over to the Rocket Mortgage, what else we got, man? Anything?
Nah, I think we covered everything. Congrats to Tony. Glad to see him win that. Hey, maybe he can do it again this week in Detroit. I thought this field was a little stronger than I was expecting to be coming into the Rocket. So it's fun. Let's do it. Yeah.
Once I get there, we will just do it. By God. So Detroit Golf Club in Detroit, Michigan. I love Detroit, by the way. If you haven't been to Detroit, you should. I think Detroit gets a little bit of a bad rap.
Yeah.
But man, Detroit has been, anytime I've been there, like the food scene is on, like Detroit's a lot of fun. I've always had a good time. I don't know. And I played golf. I don't remember the course that I played golf at while I was there, but I have played a round or two of golf there.
You should let Kid Rock play this.
Ooh. Well, they just have, who's the tennis player that just played? Marty Fish. Marty freaking Fish. Actually, he just played in a professional golf tournament. I mean, Kid Rock, he's at those celebrity matches all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. So like, what's the difference?
Exactly.
Why wouldn't we lean into this, PGA?
We should. If it was a live event, he'd be playing.
Maybe he's heading to New Jersey and he was unavailable.
He might be.
He's like the Chainsmokers is the opening act for Kid Rock. I mean, would you be surprised?
No.
I wouldn't be surprised either. So as mentioned earlier, Donald Ross Golf Course. So built in the early 1900s. I mean, this place is, it's a mixed bag when it comes to who's going to win this thing, who can compete, who's going to win. Defending champion, talk about an Aussie. I think we could easily see Cameron Davis head that way. This is the fourth year that we've had it. I don't know. I mean, are you surprised to see Cantlay here, by the way?
Yes, I am. Yeah. He usually takes this kind of time off, right? And gets ready for the playoffs and everything. Yeah, I'm surprised.
I'm surprised too. What is there to know about the course? It's it doesn't matter. I mean, if you're, Kevin Kisner third last year. So if you're a bomber, or if you're a plotter, you're going to be able to make your way around the course. I think it's tree lined. Yes. Fairways are generous, not a lot of trouble. As a Donald Ross course, I think the defense is going to be the greens. Yeah. Sloping greens, very small compared to what we've seen previously. So, I think that's kind of where we are. I think it is absolutely going to be a birdie fest. I think whoever's got a hot wedge game, I think it's either you're and off the tee. I think there's some forgiveness that's going to happen there just with the golf course in itself. But I think it's going to be, as our friend John Rahm would say, it's going to be a fucking putting contest. And it's going to be who's making them, 10, 15 feet or less, like who's winning and owning in that category. And I think that's absolutely where we're going to find ourselves from who wins this golf tournament. Could be a breakout tournament for somebody. Wouldn't be surprised. So I don't know, $10,000 and better. Dan, anybody here? Lots of people
Lots of individuals that could win the golf tournament. Who do you want to talk about in the $10,000 better range?
I mean, you got Zalatoris and Cantlay are the two front runners, in my opinion. But is this kind of like Mexico with John Rahm? And like, okay, well, Cantlay or Zalatoris is going to win this thing, and that's just it. That's all there is to it. You know, I mean, the field is good, but these guys are kind of, you know, level up, right?
Maybe. By the way, we're taking a look at our friends over at fantasynational.com, so we can see the last 24 rounds of what's happening. And I think there's a lot of there's a lot of great recent form in the $10,000 and better range. I mean, obviously Tony Finau just won. Here's where I can probably just steer clear of the $10,000 and better range. Could the winner come from here? Absolutely, it could. I don't know. I think Willie Z, I think that the strength of field, I really don't know what he's going to bring. And I think too, I think if you got a hot putter here, which Willie Z's game is strong everywhere except for putting. So if his putter gets hot, he could absolutely win. But strength of field, I don't know. Is it going to be there? Is he going to be motivated to win? Is it like, hey, this is where I want to win. These are the folks that I want to beat. I think it's going to be a little bit deflated. Finau, I don't know if he'll actually make it to the tournament. He may, if he does, back-to-back weeks. No, I could see him showing up to roster another sponsor, Hey Rocket Mortgage, and but outside of that, I got no Finau love here. And,
so let me ask you that. So why is Cantlay here?
Got a call from Monahan. I don't know. I don't know why he's here. I mean, T8, T4, T13, T14, T3. I mean, clearly he's the best player in the field right now. Yeah. Well, he best rated player in the field. But I have no idea. I don't know why he's here. Other than somebody sent a note.
Yeah, it's strange. I mean, he's just obviously just gonna miss the cut. That's all I can say.
Well, that could be. He got an appearance fee.
Patty got iced on this show.
Yeah, he got an appearance fee. That's you just got to play the pro-am Thursday and Friday. Good to see you. We'll go ahead and get your we'll get Wills up on the line. I'm probably just going to steer clear of the $10,000. I mean, I would say kind of high ownership. I don't know. There's a few. Cam Young, strong. Love what he's doing. Could be breakout tournament for him. I think it's kind of time for him to win. I think he's ready. I don't know that I don't know that's going to happen, and I'm not gonna put my money there. I'm probably gonna start down in the $9,000 range, and a lot of obvious picks here. Where I'm probably going is Max Homa. And
is he playing with Tiger again this week?
He is not, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Yeah. Well, or maybe fortunately, he'll be able to see the weekend.
Concentrate.
Exactly. He'll keep his fingers off the buttons, keep his thumbs off the keypad. I think this is a Homa and Scott field for me in the $9,000 and better range.
Yeah, I like Cam Davis as well. He's playing great golf as well. T16 at the 3M, T8 at John Deere, T56 Travelers, T53 Memorial, T7 Charles Schwab. Off the tee, 24th, putting 41st. How much do you think off the tee is going to matter this week? A lot of people are saying that it's going to be off the tee and putting, but I don't know because Kisner plays well here.
So I think that I don't think it's going to matter at all. I mean, look at DeChambeau, right? I mean, I think you've got two ways you can play it. You can bomb and then go find your ball and hit it again, or you're just placing shots around the golf course. I think it's absolute, and the greens are going to be small enough that if you hit the green in regulation, you're going to have a makeable putt for the most part. So it's, I think it's, everything's going to lead to a putting contest. Yeah. And I don't think that, I mean, and you're right, Kisner does play really well here, but, and that's why I don't know. I'm not putting a lot of stock in if you're a bomber, you've got the upper hand. If you're, if you're a shot maker, you've got the upper hand. I don't think that's the case. I think it's going to be approach. And so the difference is going to be, are you Kevin Kisner and you're hitting, 180, you're hitting long irons into the green, or you Cam Davis and you're hitting wedges into the green. Mm-hmm. And I don't know that one is necessarily, we'll get to a couple of the guys that I think have a really good chance to fare well here, but I'm not completely sold on the fact of one size fits all at this golf course. I think anybody can kind of make their way around it because, and again, even though there's a lot of trees, like there's not a lot of trouble.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, so that, penalty shots probably reduce. Yeah, but plenty of folks in here. Again, Homa for me ranks out number 2 in the model, and Adam Scott ranks 26. I think that's a play for me just from a contrarian standpoint, and I don't really know why he's here either. Yeah. Gotcha. So, the other mention, what's Denny McCarthy priced at?
8,900.
Okay. All right. So let's move to the $8,900 range. So Denny McCarthy. So I took a look, and Denny McCarthy in the model. So if you go to fantasynational.com and you take a look at the rolling report, and rolling report captures everything. I mean, it's, and let me make sure I'm not lying about this. I want to make sure I'm not lying. I'm going to look at it again. Yeah, I'm definitely lying. I don't know what I did there. I did something. No, Denny McCarthy, he ranks out first in putting.
Oh yeah.
In 5 to 10 feet. And I'm not against Denny McCarthy. And I think if Denny McCarthy keeps the putter hot, just T6 at the John Deere, he did miss a cut at the Travelers, T7 at the Open, T5 at Memorial. I think Denny McCarthy I think this sets up really well for Denny. Off the tee, he's struggling a little bit, but I think this is a course it's gonna, I think the putting is gonna outweigh the driving. And I think this is a place where Denny's probably my guy. What we didn't talk about was your one and done last week. Who was I think it was Sahith Tagala, and he didn't really pan out for you.
No, he did not.
But ranks number 3 in the model, and I think I'm going to go back to him. I think I'm going to go back to Davis Riley here.
Okay.
I think. Never mind. Scratch that. He's 16% ownership. I'm not going to go. Yeah,
everybody loves Davis Riley.
Yeah, I'm not. Never mind. I was going to go that route until I saw 16% ownership, and I'm definitely going to go a little more contrarian in this one. So no love there for me. Who you got?
In this range, well, you covered most of them already. I don't really see anybody else. I mean, you said Hubbs is out, right?
Yes, I did see that Hubbs was out. You know who I do kind of like it, and it's a bit of a flyer, because we don't know what we're going to see out of him. But I think this is some like Webb Simpson. If the putter gets a little better, let me rephrase that. If he gets hot with a putter, wedge game is there. He's not long. He's missed a lot of. I'm surprised to see he's projected. I mean, he's at 10% ownership right now. That's a little surprising to me, but I could see this being. Let me see what Webb's done here. Where are you at, Weber? Where are you? Where's Webb Simpson? What's he look like? Has he ever played here? Missed a cut last year, T8 in 2020. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I can get behind that. Maybe. I like a little web action here. I think that's a direction I could go. All right, $7,000. Where are you heading? I know where you're heading. I know exactly where you're heading.
Scott Stallings.
I know you are. I know you are.
Friend of the pod. He's put T4 at the John Deere, T8 Travelers. He's playing great golf.
So he's made the cut every time he's played here. He's gotten he's finished substantially better each of his 3 years. T64, T39, T25. He 3 out of his last 5 tournaments, he's T8 or better.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just think about this. Does this look like a John Deere field?
Yes.
Does it look like a Travelers field? Does it look like a Charles Schwab field? I mean, this is the kind of place where I could absolutely see Stallings. I think I did bet him earlier at like 54. I think it was 54. But I could absolutely see Stallings coming in and winning this golf tournament. In current form, I don't know that course history necessarily is going to play a big deal here. I mean, at least it doesn't from previous winners. But for him to have gotten substantially better year over year and in recent form, I don't know. Shit, can he make a putt? Is he going to be able to putt? If he can putt, I think we got something there.
Oh yeah.
So, who else is just to be go ahead.
Champ plays well here too, right?
So yeah, Champ's a guy that if he can get hot with a putter, I mean, recent form, T16 at the 3M, has missed his last 4 cuts prior to that. But yeah, I mean, I think this sets up well for Champ in the kind of Cameron Davis category. So I could see that being a play for me, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Brendan Steele, I don't know. I don't think I can go. I don't think I can get there.
I think Cooch can get around here too.
I think I can get behind some Cooch. I think that's okay. Let's see what his history is. He's never played here. His first time at the tournament. So maybe he's trying to rack up some more OWGR points before he heads to the tour also.
I could see him at Wyndham next week, right? Probably.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah. Who Pendrith? I think Pendrith would be the one that broke his rib
maybe
somehow. And I think, because we haven't seen him since after the Players and then the Barbasol, and we haven't seen him since. So what's Pendrith's ownership? At 10%. I'm probably going to take a pass on that one. Never mind. Chris Gotterup's going to be an interesting one. So T38 at 3M, T4 at John Deere, T35, T43 at the U.S. Open. Gotterup, he is approaching 14%. So I don't know. I'll think about that one.
I'm probably going to sprinkle a little Harris English in, just again coming off that injury, but we know the pedigree there, the putting in 30th, last 24 rounds, and he's bound to bounce back here soon. 5% projected ownership. That's low for Harris English in this type of field.
I would agree. Let's see what he's done here. He was T55 in 2019, hasn't played here since. So maybe. Who else is in?
He's starting to show some good form.
Yeah, I think he got jinxed by Bucky over the last week. He was starstruck by Bucky Fowler.
What about Bucky? Bucky plays well here.
Maybe. I mean, I think we're going to make the weekend, but I don't know that we're going to get. I don't know how much.
Give me the history.
T32, T12, and T46.
All right, maybe not.
So. I don't know. I mean, listen, if I got to go Bucky, I think I'm going. Where else am I going to go besides Bucky?
Are you surprised that Svensson is this far down in the pricing?
Yes, I'm absolutely surprised that he's this far down. No, yeah. I'm going Wyndham Clark.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's been a little bit of a tear.
Yep,
so definitely like where he's at. So like Wyndham Clark's the guy, right? I mean, he's absolutely a bomber.
Yeah.
And oddly enough, I mean, his putting, which isn't his strong suit, it doesn't look that bad. So if he can get, if Wyndham can get hot with a putter, I mean, I think that's probably a good direction. Joel Damon, I mean, this is the kind of field where, you know, I could see Joel Damon finishing out good. He doesn't rank well in the model, but I could see that happening. Kurt Kitayama, T70.
That far down the pricing too.
What's that? Oh, to see Damon. Yeah. I'm with you there. But Kurt Kitayama ranks 14th in the model, 6.8% ownership. That could be a little bit of direction for me. Look at this guy. Look at 2%. He ranks at 94th. He's
out for the next week too.
I know. I kind of like what's been going on with Danny Willett. I'm not saying there's a Danny Willett comeback in the horizon, but just from a DraftKings standpoint, I mean, I think Danny Willett may get a little sprinkling around from me. Let's see what does he look like in? Let's see where he comes in. Willett, where are you, Willett? What's his? I don't know. All right, maybe not. Maybe not, Danny. I may have been a little overzealous there. A little overzealous. I'm just looking at like birdies are better and who kind of looks good here.
You got one or two down in the $6,000 range.
I think Chesson Hadley.
Yeah, I agree.
I think as far as putting goes, I think he and Denny McCarthy, I think, are my two guys from who's got a hot putter coming into this thing. So I think Chesson is probably my guy. I don't know. I got no boho. Yeah, I don't know. It's I don't think we're gonna have to get down there.
What about Michael Thompson?
Yeah, I don't know. If I'm going there, I'm probably going Nate Lashley first.
Okay.
Where else am I heading? Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying maybe Malnati over that,
okay,
potentially. But yeah, those are probably. I think Hadley's probably where I'm going to start a lineup.
Yeah,
and then kind of work my way up through there. And I don't, again, not that I need to go there, but I just think from a putting standpoint, I think that's a spot that I'm probably gonna. I think that's where I'm gonna start. And then kind of
let's do it right now.
Let's do it.
Hadley. All right, he's in.
God, you're so quick over there.
Yeah.
You definitely been drinking more than me. I like your style. Hold on, I gotta get this baby opened up here. While I'm doing this, where we head next?
Probably Stallings.
Ooh, that's good. All right, I'm getting closer, I swear. Okay, all right. So Hadley, got him. Stallings, got him.
Yeah, you choose.
I guess we'll just keep working our way north here, huh? Well, no, Stallings is kind of, yeah, he wouldn't necessarily price low.
Buying quality.
I understand. I think I want to go Adam Scott, man. I think that's going to be a little bit contrarian there.
Where's Scotty at? There he is. $9,300. Of course.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I jumped way up on you. All right. So we got. So hold on. We got three picks left, and we got an average of 8,700. Who'd you say? McCarthy?
I think you like him.
Yeah. I can roll McCarthy. Now, if my strategy goes awry here, because I'm taking Hadley and McCarthy on putting. So, all right. So we're at $8,600. I mean, we can go crazy here. We can go Webb Simpson.
Okay, let's do that.
And
you want McNeely or Riley?
I think I want to go Mav.
Okay, let's do Mav. All right. There you go. $100 to spare.
I think I want to go Mav. Yeah. All right. Our one and dones last week. Oh boy. Well, we broke that streak.
We sure did.
That's we broke that streak. Yeah, Davis Riley and Sahith Theegala. But I don't know that we were like out there by ourselves on either of those picks, is what I would say.
No,
this late in the season. So by all means, from a one and done, who you taking?
Oh, I am going. Give me 1 second. I got a couple of different ones in here. Let's see. I am going with Cameron Young. Like the way he's been playing lately.
I had a three-way that I was working on there, and I'm like, okay, am I going to take Young? Because that guy he's playing. I mean, he's played great all season. He's not just playing good now. He's played great all season. Probably going to be rookie of the year.
Yep.
Scott Stallings, for all the various reasons that I said earlier. And I had him available. I'm like, well, I mean, this could be it. But I wound up with Max Homa.
There you go.
And is he the best player in the field? Probably not.
Top five.
He's absolutely top five. He ranks number one in the model. And I knew I didn't want to use him. I'm not going to have a whole lot of Max Homa in DraftKings because I got to go a little contrarian here. I'll have some of it, but he's probably going to get over 20%. I would expect. So that may be chalk that I'm going to take advantage of, but I'm going to try and go, spread it around to some other places. So we'll see. We'll see where we wind up there. Yeah.
You had two out of the three we know were bourbon people in that the three. I don't know about Cam Young or not, but Stallings and Max are both bourbon people.
He should be. He should be. If he's not a bourbon guy, he should be a bourbon guy.
It should be.
Good deal. Okay. Well, that's what we got. What did we get? Burnt Church Distillery coming up. So connected with those guys. I don't know. It'll probably be a couple weeks before that comes out. But yeah, we got a lot of fun. As our golf binge is kind of dwindling to an end. I don't know. We may start doing some live stuff. I don't know. I may have threw a little sprinkle around on DeChambeau and P. Reed up in Burminster. Oh, I think Kaz and I were trading some messages last week, I guess, or maybe over the weekend. So I think he's coming on once they get back from Burminster. So it'll be good to hear kind of the, what's between the ropes of the LIV Tour.
What well, that's going to be good. When do you think they're going to get shots gained over there on the LIV Tour?
I would expect it's on its way. I mean, the thing is, right? I mean, I think they just need reps. They need tournaments. So we got something to look at, right? So we've got a comparison, does one tournament mean anything? Right. So I think we got to get some reps and, probably next season we got something kicking off, I guess.
Yeah. Probably. Probably good stuff. Fun stuff coming up on all circuits. We got the playoffs coming up and LIV coming up. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
What are you doing outside of watching golf? What are you watching?
Right now I'm deep into Better Call Saul. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right.
Yeah. Are you caught up yet? You're not caught up yet, right?
I just skipped a lot of seasons and just restarted. Yeah, I'm watching the newest season, but I'm not up to date on the new season. But I'll have to get. Is it over? Like, is it done, or is it still going?
No, it's got like 5 or 6 left, and it'll be done.
Okay,
all right. It's so good. Yes.
Yeah. So I gotta get caught up on that one.
And then the old man, love the old man.
Loving some Bridges, man. Loving me some Bridges. Yeah, that one's really good. Yeah. I hope I can see that show too. I don't know if it's scheduled for one. I think we talked about this before. I don't know if it's a one and done kind of thing.
They got another season coming up.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah. So that one's good. Yeah. I'm liking
Blackbird on Apple TV.
Yeah, I did actually. Yeah. We started watching it. Yeah. That's a really good show. Yeah. I do like Blackbird. I don't like the whole, it comes out every Friday or Thursday or what. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but maybe some people do like that. I guess. I don't know. It's like, no, I'll pour my own drink. I don't need you. I don't need you to govern how much alcohol I'm putting in the glass. I'll do that as I'm consuming it. Like I'll take care of that. So I don't need to. Well, maybe I do need a filter, but I don't want a filter. How about that? I don't want a filter.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Well, that's all good, man.
All right. Well, let's see how we do this week, and hopefully better than last week.
Yeah, no kidding. Gosh.
Till we meet again. Cheers.
Cheers.